2, 1.
Good afternoon. Welcome to today's ball game between the American Canyon Wolves and the Novato Hornets. The Hornets are today's home team, and it's a beautiful day, March 6th, Wednesday. It's 59 degrees, currently slightly overcast. First pitch is scheduled for 3:30 p.m. And taking the field now is the Novato Hornets. Starting pitcher for tonight's game is Oliver. Catching is Casting. Over at first base, we have Weaver. Second base, we have Corrine. Third base, we have Cleary. Playing shortstop is Harmon. And the Hornets outfield from left to right, we have Campbell, Scafani, and Garcia. The lineup they will be facing, we have Dylan Brown leading off. Jaden Mendoza, he'll be batting second. Mason Harris is batting third. Kamari Antoncic, he's batting cleanup. Caden Roberts is batting fifth. The six-hole hitter is Savon Som. Batting seventh is Andre Lopez. Batting eighth is Archer Hilsebeck. And batting ninth is Khalil Hunter. First pitch coming up.
Wait, no.
First pitch, moments away. And ground ball to the third base. Dylan Brown's hustling down the line. Throw is on time. One away. Batting second is Jaden Mendoza. He takes that pitch low and away. Ball one. Called strike on the outside corner. Just about belt high. Ball in the dirt. 2-1. Called strike on the inside corner. That evens the count. 2-2. Easy take on the outside corner. It's a low and away curveball that missed. That brings the count full for Jaden Mendoza. One out here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. 2 away. Now that brings the third batter to the plate, Mason Harris. Swing and a miss, strike one. Easy take, ball in the dirt. Harris skies one. First baseman does the pop-up dance, but the catcher calls him off.
That's right, Josh. Good job.
But the first baseman makes the out. So the Wolves are down in order. We have the Hornets batting up next. Bottom of the first now. Wolves have taken the field. Batting for the Novato Hornets will be Oliver, Scafani, and Casting. Let's take a look at the defense for the American Canyon Wolves. We have Caden Roberts, he's the starting pitcher. Catching is Jaden Mendoza. At first base, we have Kamari and Tonsich. Second base, we have Khalil Hunter. Third base, we have Andre Lopez. Over at shortstop, we have Dylan Brown. And the first pitch. Ball misses high. The Wolves outfield from left to right, we have Savon Som in left, Mason Harris in center, and Archer Hilzebeck in right field. And a ball that misses inside. Let's take a look at the lineup that the Wolves will be facing. We have Oliver leading off, Scafani batting second, Casting batting third. In the cleanup spot, we have Harmon, and then Campbell, Garcia, and Cleary will be the 6, 7, and 8 batters. And Corrine is batting... My apologies. Corrine is batting 8th, and Weaver is batting 9th. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. The ball misses outside, brings the count full now, 3-2. Roberts takes a sign. He delivers. Swing and a foul back. That keeps the count full, and we will do it again.
Go, J.O., you got it.
Swing and ground ball at third base. So Lopez dove, and he smothered it, but he is unable to come up with the ball. So an infield hit for Oliver. We now have a man on first base. Lopez nearly had that ball, but he's just unable to corral it as it pops out of his glove. So now batting is Scafani. He shows bunt. Ooh, and he pulls back as that hits his hand. Time is now called as we're looking for some clarification on the field. And a home plate umpire says he offered and did not pull back in time. So despite the ball hitting Scafani's hand, it is ruled as a foul ball. Count is now 0-1. And let's just hope that Scafani's okay. We know those inside balls on the fingers. It'd be quite a delicate situation, but we reset. Roberts takes his sign. He comes set. Scafani no longer showing bunt, and he pulls down. And ball high. So the bunt sign could still be on. 1-1, the count. Oliver takes his lead at first. The pitch. And is bunted down the third base line. Foul. One and two now the count. Oliver taking a conservative lead over at first base. Might consider going on this pitch. We will see. Roberts comes set. And the pitch. Called strike three, one away. So we have one out now with the runner on first base here in the bottom of the first. Roberts comes set. He delivers. Off-speed pitch right down the pipe. Throws up casting. Now batting. The number 3 hitter for the Novato Hornets. Oliver still with a conservative lead over at first base. He's just barely at the cut of the turf over at first base. The pitch. Skied into left field. Saw him giving chase and caught at the wall, 2 away. Savon Sam with the out over in foul territory in left field. He had to come a long way for that one, but he tracks it down and he makes the out right in front of the fence, 2 away. Batting is a cleanup hitter, Harmon. Jersey number 9. He's a right-handed batter. Tall kid. He's the Hornets shortstop. Pitch is high. Mendoza peeks over at first after catching that ball after Oliver takes an aggressive secondary. That may just be because of the pitch placement, but we'll see if he's going now with 2 outs. Still a conservative lead. Pitch is low. 2-0 the count. High again. 3-0 the counts. Roberts takes a sign. He comes set from the stretch. Pitch. Right down the pipe. Strike one. Roberts set again from the stretch. Skied again to left field. Savon Sam giving chase. Foul. Now we have to watch out for right-handed hitters in this ballpark. It's only 300 feet down the line, so if anyone connects with it today, it's going to be a big, tall righty. We do the dance again. 3-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Roberts delivers. Foul straight back. As the spectators collectively flinch. We do the dance again. Roberts comes set from the stretch. Runner goes. Ground ball to Dylan Brown. He's charging. He comes in. Throw over the first. Inning over. So an infield hit, a strikeout, a fly out to left field, and a ground ball to shortstop gets us out of the inning. Wolves coming up. Batting is Antoncic, then Roberts and Sam. Top of the second coming up. Top of the second now. We have Antoncic, Roberts, and Sam due up. So leading off this inning is Kamari Antoncic, jersey number 17. He's a right-handed batter. Starting first baseman for the American Canyon Wolves. As he grounds one to shortstop. First baseman cuts it off, throws it over the first. One away. A ball was heading for shortstop, but fields it cleanly and flips over to first. Now batting is Roberts, jersey number 16. He's a right-handed batter. And he takes ball one, high and inside. And another easy take for Roberts as that ball was low. Roberts with his wide stance takes ball three.
Walked up somewhere. He got a straight jacket on. Yeah, he's easy to go see. We know where he's at.
Roberts, a tall athlete, long arms and long legs, can absolutely generate some power right now on a 3-0 count. But he takes outside. So a free base given to Roberts as he walks over. Now batting is Savon Som, jersey number 2, right-handed batter. He's the starting left fielder for the American Canyon Wolves. And let's see what they do here with a runner on first, with only one out. Savon Som now. He looks on. Called strike on the outside corner. Roberts with a sizable lead over at first base. The pitch. Called strike 2 on the outside corner. Oliver comes set. He delivers. Ball in the dirt. Roberts, he holds up as Casting can't handle it, but keeps it in front of him. Which, as a catcher, is good enough. You know, you don't have to catch everything cleanly as a catcher. That's what all the rest of the gear is for. Oliver delivers. And ball in the dirt as Casting again uses his equipment to block that pitch. So good stop by Casting, keeps Roberts at first base. Savon Som now, 2-2 with one out. He looks on. The pitch. Outside. So that brings the count full.
Body language. Go, J.O. You got this, kid. Let's go, Jude.
The pitch. And Savon Som is down swinging on strikes. That brings Andre Lopez to the plate.
Way to compete, J.O. Way to compete.
So 2 away now. Roberts still at first base. Andre Lopez, jersey number 23. He's a right-handed batter. Starting third baseman for the American Canyon Wolves. He's out in front of that one. Off-speed pitch, outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. So Oliver's really pounding that outside half of the plate. Oh, 0-2 now the count for Andre Lopez. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. the inning is over. So a ground out, a walk, a strikeout, and a strikeout ends the inning. Bottom of the second coming up.
One.
Bottom of the second now coming up as the catcher makes his throw down. Batting for the Hornets, due up is Campbell, Garcia, and Cleary. Campbell, a tall lefty, jersey number 13, all the way back in the box. As Roberts comes set, and there's a ground ball down the first base line. Antoncic has it. He steps on first, one away. Good play by Antoncic. Good footwork as he recovers the ball and gets to the bag. Swinging strike one to Garcia. Garcia, jersey number 55. He was the starting right fielder for the Hornets. Roberts from the windup. Misses outside.
Go, go. There you go.
Roberts, a good pitch, but he's able to hit his locations today. Let's see. Ball high. Two and one the count now. The pitch. Called strike on the bottom half of the zone. Great placement by Roberts. But equally as impressive is the frame job by Mendoza as he steals that low strike. High, 3-2. In terms of catching, the art of framing really has changed in the past 10 years of baseball with replay analysis and more technology. Umpires are less fooled by the old school framing techniques as Roberts walks Garcia. So catchers have had to learn how to steal strikes in different ways, and so the technique now is to start low and catch the ball going up, which if you've never caught a ball moving at 80 miles an hour, that's not an easy skill to learn. As Cleary pulls back his bunt. Not batting is Cleary, jersey number 1. He's the starting shortstop. And the runner goes. Mendoza's throw down, skied in the center field. But an athletic play by Dylan Brown keeps it from going in the center field. Runner stays at second. Line down the right field foul line.
There you go. You've seen it.
0-2 the count now. We have 1 out here in the second inning.
Good hack, kid. That's a good hack.
Runner on second base. Slow curve called strike 3. Great pitch by Caden Roberts right on the outside corner. Froze him up. 2 away now here in the second inning. Runner still on second base. That brings Corrine to the plate. And a pickoff attempt at second base. Spin move by Roberts is unsuccessful, but is effective if your goal is to keep the runner on his toes, which I'm sure he is well aware now that the shortstop is a possibility of sneaking up behind him, even with 2 outs. The pitch outside.
Stay hot, John.
Roberts comes set. He looks at second base. Delivers. There's a ground ball up the middle. Dylan Brown fields it. He flips over to first. Inning over. So a ground out to first, a walk, a strikeout, and a ground out to short ends the inning. Next up, we have Hilzebeck, Hunter, and Brown. Third inning coming up.
I'm telling my side of the day, y'all need to different game, though.
And there's a bunt show the pitcher, flip over the first, and one away here in the third inning. Now batting is Khalil Hunter. He's right-handed batter, jersey number 4. He's the starting second baseman for the American Canyon Wolves, as he takes strike 1. So top of the third now, the score is still 0-0, as the Wolves try to start something here in the third. There's a hard line drive to third base. To shortstop, excuse me. Throw over the first. 2 away.
Way to work, D.
Well, it sounded good off the bat, and with Hunter's speed, he certainly could have beat that out had that been anywhere but directly at shortstop. So now Dylan Brown, he grounded out to third base in his last at bat, as he takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Ball inside. Dylan Brown, jersey number 5, right-handed batter. He's the starting shortstop for the American Canyon Wolves. He's got above average speed. As he grounds one to third base, he's hustling it out. Throw over is in time. So the Wolves are down in order. Bottom of the third coming up, we have Weaver, Oliver, and Scafani due up. Bottom of the third, up next. Bottom of the third now, we have Weaver, Oliver, and Scafani due up, as Mendoza makes a throw down to second base. And we got around the horn they go. Fist bump from Lopez as he jogs out to his position. Roberts is doing good so far. 0 runs through 3 innings, as he faces Weaver. As that ball is spiked at the dirt, ball 1. Okay, go. Weaver shows bunt. On the 2-0 count, he pulls back. As Roberts misses the zone again for the third time. 3-0. Called strike. Fastball placed. Roberts, from the windup, he takes in his sign and the kick. Called strike on the outside corner. So a 3-0 count. He battled back to a quick 3-2. Weaver is a right-handed batter. Jersey number 7. He waits. And there's a ground ball up the middle. Dylan Brown fields it. He flips over to first. 1 away. Now that brings Oliver. He had a single to the left side of the field in his last at bat. And time is called as Oliver steps out of the box. And we reset. Mendoza squats. Oliver bats. Roberts delivers. Swing and a miss. And that ball misses outside. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now the count. Strike 3 called. Caden Roberts has struck out Oliver for the second out of the inning. So 2 away now here in the third. Scafani, jersey number 4, now batting. As Roberts delivers. Strike on the outside corner. So it seems now in the third inning, Roberts has found the zone. He's really gotten into a rhythm here in the third. The pitch. Big sweeping curve for a called strike. Roberts winds up. And there's a foul back. As Scafani spoils that pitch.
Protect. You got it, kid.
As the umpire demands the ball back. So Roberts now with his new ball. 0-2 the count. In the dirts. And they said he went around. So Mendoza applies the tag. And we have 3 away. So ground out to short and 2 strikeouts for Roberts.
2, 1.
Top of the fourth now. We have Mendoza leading off, Harris due up second, and third will be Antoncic. As the ball makes its way around the horn and finds its way back to Oliver. So now Jaden Mendoza batting. He struck out in his last at-bat, looking to get things started here. Oh, and there's a hard hit ball. Single in the left field. So a line drive single for Jaden Mendoza. Mason Harris now batting. As he takes high. Mason Harris popped up to the first baseman in his last at bat. As he takes low. 2-0 the count now. With Mendoza, an above average runner at first base. Especially considering that he's their starting catcher. So, good speed for any position, let alone a catcher. As Mendoza hits a foul ball past the skipping Matt Brown over in the third base coach's batter's box. Coach's box. Play ball is called. 2-1 the count now here in the fourth for Mason Harris. Runner on first. And a back pick. As Roberts gets back standing. The Wolves, they do a lot of practice on the new school lead here, so let's see if Mendoza can get the timing of Oliver. And there's a ground ball to shortstop. He's going to flip over the second base. They flip over the first. No throw. So, the out is recorded at second base, but Harris beats it out and doesn't even draw a throw from Kareen at second base. Runner goes. The throw. Safe. So Mason Harris beats the throw to third base. And a double steal from the Wolves. Now puts the runners in scoring position here in the fourth with one out. Caden Roberts has a 1-0 count. The pitch. High. The infield drawn in here. Anything on the ground, they want to prevent the tie from being broken. As time is called, the Novato Hornets have all corralled around the pitcher's mound, likely to be discussing their game plan. With one out, they have options. With the bases loaded, infield The middle infield could play at regular double play position and end the inning, but we'll see what organization they take up as they disperse and return to their positions. Infield still playing in. Seems anything on the ground, the play will be at home plate. And the bases are loaded for Archer Hilzebeck. My apologies. The bases are loaded now for Savon Som. Jersey number 2, right-handed batter. One away here in the 4th. Infield playing in. As there's a foul off of Savon's left ankle. As he braves it through. No emotion shown by Savon. But any player knows that does not feel good. We have Roberts at first, Antoncic at second, Harris at third. They all wait to see what Som does. And there's a line drive in the right field. Antoncic is rounding third. Roberts will hold at second. And there's no throw. Roberts advances to third. Savon Som has gone the other way to score 2 runs and bring the score 2-0 here in the 4th inning.
So what? Minimize.
All right, let's go.
So score is now 2-0 here in the 4th. There's still only 1 out, as a bunt is spoiled down the third base foul line. Andre Lopez struck out in his last at-bat. He now has an 0-1 count here in the 4th. Savon Som at first. Caden Roberts at third. As a pickoff attempt is made at first. Savon, diving, gets back safely. 0-1 the count. 1 away for Andre Lopez. As another pickoff attempt is made. The pitch is lined foul down the left field foul line. Lopez got all of that one, but just a smidge too early. The pitch high. As Roberts and Som both taking aggressive leads, but staying in place. As a sign may be put on here for Lopez. Oliver steps off. There's no doubt that runners on first and third puts pressure on the infield, let alone the pitcher. The pitch. Fouled back.
That was you, Omar. Trust it.
0-1 the count. 1-2 the count. And there's a ground ball outside of the infield. Third baseman has it. He flips over to second. And 2 away. So that brings Archer Hilza back to the plate after Andre Lopez has gotten on base through a fielder's choice. He gets an RBI. Hilza back now, 0-1. And he grounds one up the middle. Shortstop has it, and inning over. So a good inning for the Wolves. 3 runs score here in the 4th. Score is now 3-0. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Welcome back to the Hornets versus Wolves game. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Due up this inning is Oliver, Scafani, and Casting, as Mendoza makes his throw down to second base. Good pick by Hunter as the ball makes its way around the horn. The customary fist bump from Lopez as he heads back to third base. And Roberts standing tall on the mound. He looks on as play ball is called. The windup. And the pitch is low. As that ball misses outside again. High and inside. 3-0 the count now.
Here we go, Gio, right here. Right here, Gio.
And strike one is inside. So Roberts finds a strike, but he still has to find his way back at 3-1 the count. He winds up. And that ball misses high. So a leadoff walk for Casting as he gets on base. That brings Harmon to the plate. Tall right-handed batter, number 9. He's starting shortstop. as that ball misses high. Roberts misses again. So 2-0 the count on a borderline pitch, really. No discredit to Robert. It's a great location, but that's why it's a game of inches. Casting takes his lead at first. As they got him. They got him in the rundown. Easy out for the infield. As Antoncic chases him down and Brown applies the tag. So Roberts had the timing, made a great move to first, and picks off his walk.
Let's go, JP.
So we have one away now here in the fourth. Wolves still leading 3-0. As there's a hard line drive off the glove of Lopez into left field. Lopez nearly had it, but the ball was just hit too hard. As Harmon gets a single. So now Campbell, left-handed batter, number 13, steps to the plate. One away here in the fourth. As Roberts delivers, and there's a ground ball right side of the infield. It's going to get through. Rosenbeck has it. He's going to fire it in. And a single for Campbell. So back-to-back singles for the Hornets here in the fourth. That brings number 55, Garcia, to the plate. One out now. The Wolves can still turn two. As that pitch misses outside. Roberts from the stretch. He paints the outside corner. 1-1 now the count. So Campbell, we have Campbell on first and Harmon on second. One out here in the fourth. Roberts misses high. So 2-1 the count for Garcia. Roberts, he comes set. He checks second. He checks again. He checks third time as time is called by Garcia. So we reset. Roberts peeks in. He comes set. He peeks at second. And there's a back pick. It's not in time, but Roberts and Brown are communicating well. That's the third pickoff attempt by the duo. Brown shading the runner just behind him. There's a pop-up. Foul. Two and two now the count. We have one away here in the fourth. And the pitch. He hits Garcia in the helmet. A big lobby curveball hits Garcia as he jogs over to first. And that's never a good sight to see, but Garcia seemed to have shooken it off well as Coach Hansen calls time to speak to his pitcher. So an inning after, the Wolves load the bases and score 3 runs. The Hornets now have the bases loaded with 1 away. Trevor Cleary now, jersey number 1. He's a right-handed batter. He's starting third baseman for the Hornets. He walks to the box. And there's some activity now in the Wolves bullpen. Noah Johnson seems to be warming up. But Roberts still in this game. He fights for a strike. Foul tip back into the glove of Mendoza. Strike 1. Corners are playing in, but middle infield is playing at double play depth. As Roberts comes set from the stretch. Outside. Strike! A late strike call from this umpire. As Cleary falls behind 0-2. Fouled back.
There you go. Let's go, Trev.
So we'll do it again. 0-2. As Roberts still working out of the stretch. Bases are loaded here for the Hornets. As there's a line drive into center field. As Harris makes the catch. 1 run's going to score, but an astounding catch by Mason Harris as he falls flat in center field. So 1 run is going to score. Garcia stays at first. Campbell moves to third on the sacrifice fly to center field. And Harmon is going to score. Runner goes. Fake throw.
Let's go. Let's go, Jonah.
2 away now here in the 4th. And that brings Corrine to the plate as he has a 1-1 count. So again, Mason Harris laying out in center field. He makes the grab to preserve the score, to keep the score, at 3-1. As Corrine swings through that pitch. There's no doubt that without that play, without Harris's defensive play, a lot of damage could have been done, but the momentum is tampered here in the 4th. As we have 2 outs. Swing and a foul back. Corrine has a 1-2 count with 2 outs. He's going to take strike 3 called. Roberts gets out of the inning. Top of the 5th coming up.
2-1.
Top of the fifth now. Wolves leading 3-1. Leading off the fifth will be Khalil Hunter. Dylan Brown follows, and Jaden Mendoza is batting third.
Jump on the mic and fill in for you while you're gone. I got you.
So Khalil Hunter now batting. Jersey number 4, right-handed batter. He's the starting second baseman. As he grounded out to short in his last at-bat. So leading off now, above average speed, looking to get things started for the Wolves. As he takes a fastball on the outside corner. A pitching change for the Novato Hornets. Now pitching is left-handed pitcher Campbell. He started the game in left field, and he makes his way to the mound. Jersey number 13. As that's grounded foul. Fielded cleanly, barehanded I might add, by Matt Brown. One and two now the count for Khalil Hunter. Khalil Hunter still 1 and 2 as Campbell steps off. We resume. The pitch. High. Campbell evens the count. Hunter able to lay off the high fastball. The pitch. Swinging. There's a pop-up. Out of play. The pitch. To the backstop. An easy take for Hunter. As the count's now 3 and 2. Hunter looking to get on base any way he can. Again, above average speed. He takes the plate. He takes the box with his sliding mitt ready in his back pocket because he's ready to grab some bases as he lines it to third base. Throws made in time. So ground out to third base for Hunter. One away here in the fifth. Dylan Brown now facing Campbell for the first time. As there's a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. Big off speed, misses high and away. Almost into the left-handed batter's box. As that evens the count, 1 and 1 for Dylan Brown. The pitch. Hits Brown as he takes his base. That hit Brown square. You can hear the thud from the stands. As he seems to be okay as he jogs it off and makes his way to first.
You got him. Come on.
So Jaden Brown now, he's at the plate with Dylan Brown on first. The throw is skied in the right field. Right fielder is charging in, and he makes the catch.
Nice catch.
So good play by the right fielder as Mendoza skies out to right field. That brings Mason Harris to the plate. He's having a great day. He's reached base in his last at bat and made an astounding all-out diving catch in center field to prevent at least 2 runs from scoring in center field. He takes as there's a ball to the backstop. Brown will advance to second base.
Let's go, 1-3.
So an automatic walk for Mason Harris. I'll put the force on any base now with 2 outs here in the 5th. Kamari Antoncic, he steps to the plate. As he takes ball high. Antoncic grounded out in his first at bat and reached on base on an error in the 4th. As he takes high. 2-0. He has scored a run this game. And he's looking to add more damage now. Pad the lead. Wolves only leading 3-1 right now. As Antoncic hopes to add on. As a pickoff attempt is made to second base. Brown makes it back, standing up.
All the way, let's go!
And that is lined into right field. Brown is being waved home. The throw is to the plate. Safe! Brown has scored. Kamari Antoncic with a 1 RBI double. With 2 outs here in the 5th. 4-1 Wolves.
Said he gets to the plate, that's why.
So a 2-out RBI double for Antoncic. Has runners now on second and third with 2 outs here in the 5th for Caden Roberts. As he swings through a fastball to bring it 0-2. And that is fouled back out of play. Roberts having a chance to stay in this game if he's able to pad his own lead. Roberts is the starting pitcher for the Wolves as he bats now with runners on second and third with 2 outs here in the 5th. Swinging strike 3. Well, an exciting inning for the Wolves. They score 1. That brings the score 4-1. Bottom of the 5th coming up.
3-2. What?
Bottom of the fifth now as Roberts misses ball outside. An exciting inning for the Wolves. A 2-out RBI double for Kamari Antoncic brings the score 4-1. As Roberts fires a strike on the inside half of the plate. As Weaver taps to the right side of the field. And a great play from the first baseman and pitcher duo as Antoncic fields and flips over to Roberts for the first out.
Right here, Jude.
Now batting is Oliver, jersey number 2, as he fouls one back out of play. The pitch. Curve misses outside. 1-1. Roberts, he winds up and misses low and inside. Off speed again, but Oliver stays back. He doesn't chase. 2-1 the count. And that is skied right side of the field. Hunter doing the pop-up dance. 2 away. So Khalil Hunter secures the second out of the inning over at second base.
Let's go, Scaff. Right here, Dom. Go get it. Go get it.
That brings Scafani to the plate. Jersey number 4, right-handed batter. He was the starting center fielder for the Novato Hornets. The pitch. Strike. Roberts, a tall right-handed pitcher with an over-the-top release. It almost looks like he's just throwing down on the hitter as he delivers his 0-2 offering. Fouled back. Roberts with his tall frame, easily reaching mid-80s with his fastball as he delivers. Off speed, spoiled foul. Scafani is able to fight it off and keep himself alive. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line to right field. That's going to fall. Hilzebeck fields it, fires it in, and keeps the runner at first. So a 2-out single for Scafani. That brings Casting to the plate as Brown calls time. The infield now convening at the mound. And that's going to end the night for Roberts. So Roberts, great inning, great outing today. 4 2/3 innings, 1 run allowed. As he is relieved by To be announced. We will see. Noah Johnson is coming in to relieve Caden Roberts. Jersey number 10 is a pitcher-catcher combo. As he takes his warm-up pitches. So, Caden Roberts, a much needed solid performance this early in the season, as that easily sets the tone for what is a long 2 months. 20 games, that's a lot of games for any high schoolers. So, Caden Roberts must be very pleased with himself, as he should be. Again, 4 2/3 innings pitched. Only 1 run allowed. As he gives the Wolves a much needed deep outing. Only 7 outs needed now for the Wolves on defense. So if Johnson can continue this momentum, he puts the Wolves in a good position. You know, they have another game tomorrow. They had a game yesterday, so really effective outs are needed. The ump sings, play ball. Casting, jersey number 22, walks to the plate. Johnson, freshly warmed up. He takes the mound with a runner on first and 2 outs. Working from the stretch. He comes set. And the pitch. Runner goes. Throw down the second is late. So stolen base for Scafani. And that puts a runner in scoring position for Casting. Here in the 5th, again with 2 outs. Johnson from the stretch. He steps off as time is called. And peeks in again. Johnson comes set. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. Casting is 0 for 1 in this game. He flied out to left field and was walked in his last at bat. As he takes ball outside. Scafani with an aggressive secondary over at second base, as he and Dylan Brown both race back to second. Now with a moderate lead, Brown hardly holding him on. As Johnson comes set, Brown returns to his position. Fouled straight back. Johnson looking for his sign. And there's a high off-speed pitch. Two and two the count now. 2 outs. Deuces all around as number 22 is batting. And there's a line drive to right field. Hilzebeck is running in. He's going to dive, but it's going to fall. 1 run's going to score as Casting holds at first. So a 2-out RBI single into shallow right field cuts the lead in half. It's now 4-2. Wolves still ahead. Now batting is Harmon, the tall right-hander, number 9. As that is fouled out of play.
Let's go, JP. Let's go. Now's your time, kid. Come on, JP. Let's go, baby.
Casting taking his lead at first, moderate, as Mendoza throws down the signs. Johnson agrees. He pitches. Foul straight back. Campbell waiting on deck. Number 13, he's currently the pitcher for the Hornets. All eyes are on Harmon right now, as he has 2 strikes and 2 outs. As he takes low. Mendoza picks it out of the dirt. As Johnson comes set. The pitch. Fouled off of the left foot of Harmon. Harmon back in the box as Johnson shakes. He checks. He sets. The pitch. Line drive center field. Harris giving chase. He camps under it. And he secures the 3rd out of the inning. So, an inherited run given up by Johnson. That's going to be tacked on to Roberts' line. But he gets out of the inning. The score is now 4-2. Top of the 6th now. Score is 4-2. Wolves leading. As Sam leads off. So Savon Sam is leading off the 6th inning. Wolves lead 4-2 as he takes high fastball. Ball 1. As Garcia finds a strike. He's now pitching. He's going to relieve number 13 for the Hornets. Number 55, Garcia. 1-1 the count. As Sam swings through that off-speed pitch. 1-2. Swing and a foul back. Ball high. That evens the count. 2-2 now for Savon Sam. As there's a ball outside. So Sam brings the count now full. As the bench cheers him on. Swing and a miss. Savon down on strikes. That's his second strikeout today.
He's going to hit a growth spurt, for sure. He's going to be one of those kids who's like over summer and he goes like, 6, 7 inches. We need to get back to
So that brings Lopez to the plate. He reached base his last at bat and but he's still looking for his first hit here today. 1-0 the count. As Garcia delivers, and there's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Garcia has it, flips, 1 away. As he's hit in the left shoulder. Hosebeck taking that like a champ. Eagerly jogs down to first base. So, a base runner now for Khalil Hunter.
Let's go, go!
Khalil Hunter fouls one back, out of play. As Hilzebeck makes it back safely from a pickoff attempt by Garcia, the pitcher. Owen won the count. 2 away here in the 6th. The pitch. High. Evens the count. 1-1.
Let's go, Cole.
Throw him out.
Garcia comes set, and he paints the outside corner, 1 and 2.
Call one more.
Hilsebeck with a conservative lead over at first, as Hunter taps one back to the pitcher. He flips it over the first, and that ends the 6th. So no damage done here at the top of the 6th. The Hornets coming up. So welcome back. Bottom of the 6th now. Hornets batting. Noah Johnson still on the mound. As Campbell, number 13, left-handed batter, steps to the plate. As he swings and misses at an off-speed pitch.
Got this. Come on.
Johnson winds up. And he bounces one in front of home plate to even the count, 1 and 1. Johnson from the windup. And that pitch is spoiled foul. Bounces out in front of home plate, but it did hit the plate first, so umpire throws his hands up and calls foul. 1 and 2 the count now. Campbell, a little more up in the box now as he's looking to defend. And that off-speed misses outside, so a 1-2 count, a good time to air out any of your off-speed pitches that you might not be comfortable with, but let's see what Johnson offers on the 2-2 count. As that's fouled off of the ankle of Campbell.
Give it a ride.
Let's go, Cash.
Johnson delivers. And there is a line drive into the left center field gap. It's gonna fall. It's off the fence. Campbell's rounding second. Harris fires it in. And a leadoff double for Campbell. So 4-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Johnson still on the mound after relieving Roberts last inning in the 5th. He's working from the stretch now. as he paints the outside corner for a fastball. 0-1 the count. The pitch is blocked by Roberts. The runner goes. No throw. So Campbell advances on a wild pitch. We have a runner on third now here in the sixth for the 2 Wolves with no outs. As Mendoza finishes tying his shoe. So Johnson working from the stretch. Faces Garcia, the current pitcher. As that hits Garcia in the back.
Warm somebody up.
So Garcia not having any at-bats today. He drew a walk in the second. He was hit by a pitch in the fourth, and he's hit by a pitch now in the sixth. So that ends Johnson's outing, as Harris will come in to relief from center field. Substituting for Harris will be Jason McDaniel. So some defensive replacements here for the Wolves in the sixth. We have a runner on first and third with no outs. Mason Harris comes in from center field to play shortstop. The shortstop comes in to pitch. Dylan Brown is on the mound. And coming off the bench is Jason McDaniel. He's going to be out in left field as Hilzebeck moves to center. Dylan Brown now. Brown comes set. He delivers. Runner stays as Mendoza smothers that ball, keeps it in front of him. The sun has set here in the sixth inning. The field completely engulfed in shadows as the sky remains blue, but the weather is dropping. We'll see how that affects these players. Brown comes set as he fires a strike. 1-1 the count. Runner goes. Mendoza's throw is cut off by Hunter as the runner on third stays put. So Garcia advances on stolen base. Campbell still hanging out at third. No outs here in the 6th inning. Wolves leading 4-2. Brown comes set. And called strike 3. Cleary goes down looking. 1 away. And there is a missed squeeze. Mendoza's going to tag him out. So a squeeze attempt by the Hornets. As the umpires call time now to clarify the events of what just happened. And they disperse after confirming that was indeed an out. So a failed squeeze play. Pitch was in the left-handed batter's box. Mendoza makes a great play at catching it and tagging out the runner. As there's a tap in front of the plate. Brown throws it in the right field.
Automatic base.
So a tapper in front of the mound. Brown recovered it and threw the first, but a wild throw as it ends up in right field as the batter ran into Komari and Tonsic at first base. So the umpires are meeting again to discuss whether that was interference.
There we go, O. Let's go, Luca. Come on, Luca, keep it coming. Let's go, Luca.
I just feel like all they need is like a home run. Wait, it's water stick. It doesn't even matter.
Let's go, Luca.
Oh yeah, and Tom the orders
So 1 ball now.
All right, Luca, go get it.
Yes, yes, one of them's like
As Mendoza smothers another outside pitch. 2-1 the count with 2 away. Runner holds as Mendoza is able to pick another fastball on the short hop. Runner on first. 3-1, 2 outs here in the 6th. As there's a strike to bring the count full. Hornets have scored here in the 6th. They've cut the deficit to 1 run. 4-3 the score. Wolves leading. And strike 3! Dylan Brown struck him out the end of the inning. Top of the 7th.
2-1.
Top of the 7th now. Dylan Brown leading off. Wolves are still leading 4-3, but no doubt they want to tack on here before they head into the bottom of the 7th. Still pitching is number 55, Garcia, for the Hornets. Dylan Brown. He looks on as he grounds one to third base. He's racing down the line. Out. One away. So a hard hit ball to the third baseman. Works to the disadvantage of Brown as he had no chance to beat that throw. Mendoza now to the plate. He had a single today. He's 1 for 3. As he lines one up the middle of the infield. A single for Jaden Mendoza. Now Mason Harris, again, he's having a great day. He scored a run. He's reached base on a walk, and he made a great defensive play out in center field. He takes a ball. Mendoza again with above average speed over at first base. Garcia comes set. As there's a line drive into left field. It's going to drop. Mendoza's going to hold at second. And Harris with a single to left field. So back-to-back singles for the Wolves here in the 7th. As the Hornets make a pitching change. So Kamari Antoncic comes to the plate now. Kamari Antoncic is now batting. He has a runner on first and second with one out here in the 7th. A big, tall, right-handed batter. He's the starting first baseman for the American Canyon Wolves, and you can tell he's got some pop to his bat. So if he can connect, it's only 300 feet down the left field line. There's no doubt that even a half swing from Antoncic is enough to send a ball over that field. as he takes a strike down the middle. Wait, is there, no, you're good. Antoncic looks on. He has no 1 count, but he has runners on first and second. As he takes ball outside. One and one the count. The pitch is inside. 2-1 the count. So a very favorable call for Antoncic. Got a hitter's count now. 2-1 with 1 out. As he takes high. 3-1 the count for Antoncic. Again, a big, tall right-handed batter with only a 300-foot left field fence. The pitch. Outside, he walked him. So that's going to load the bases for defensive substitution, Jason McDaniel. McDaniel, the outfielder, very athletic player. He's got speedy legs and a quick bat, but he likes the outside pitch. Let's see what he's offered now. With the bases loaded in the 7th inning, in a 4-3 ball game, American Canyon Wolves are leading. The pitch. Strike on the outside half of the plate. Luzi, number 11, on the mound for the Novato Hornets. He's working from the stretch. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Off speed, got him. Antoncic at first. Harris at second. And Mendoza at third. McDaniel now. He's going to tap one to the pitcher. Pitcher flips the 4th. And they got 1 out. So McDaniel will reach base, but pitcher was able to flip it to home plate to secure the force out. 2 away now. Bases still loaded for Archer Hilzebeck. My apologies. Savan Som now batting in the 7th inning with 2 outs, bases loaded.
Great pitch!
So Savan Som now batting. Harris at third, Antoncic at second, McDaniel at first. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. He's got a 2-0 count. Wolves leading 4-3. Luzi comes set, and he picks over at first base. Safe. Call it a second plate umpire. Second base umpire. So we reset here. 2 balls, no strikes for Savan Som. As that's a strike. Off speed. Froze up Som. 2-1 the count now. 2 away here in the 7th. As that's another called strike. Even the count. 2-2.
Go, Dari! Go, Dari!
Outfield playing straight away. Infield. Straight away defense as well. As there's a line drive to the shortstop. He's going to flip over the second. And the Hornets will get out of the situation. Wolves still leading 4-3. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Bottom of the 7th now. Wolves still leading 4-3. As Brown spikes one in the dirt.
Go, Jude! Go, J.O. Be a lead off.
Oliver hitting, number 2. He's 1 for 3 today with a single in the first. He's ahead now, 2-0 against Brown. As Brown misses low, 3-0 the count. Brown delivers a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Okay, still way ahead.
As there is a line drive to the right side of the field. Roosevelt giving chase. Out of play.
Come on, J.O. You got this, kid. Let's go. Be aggressive. Get on top, Jude. Get on top. Come on, J.O.
So Oliver has the count full now. Brown working from the windup. He delivers. And ball 4 is in the dirt.
Lead off.
So a leadoff walk for Oliver. That brings Scafani to the plate.
Let's go, Dom. Stay hot, kid.
Oliver takes his lead at first. Brown delivers a strike on the outside corner.
Let's go, 4.
And a pickoff attempt as Oliver gets back safely. Brown delivers as they show bunt. It's a good one. It's laid down at third base line. They flip over the first, and he's safe as the throw pulls Antoncic off the bag. So a sacrifice bunt becomes an infield hit for Scafani. Now that brings Castaigne to the plate. Number 22, the starting catcher for the Hornets. He bats now with runners on first and second and nobody out. As there's a line drive to Hunter. He flips over to second. Mason flips over to first. Double play. So a 4-6-3 double play. Goes Hunter, Harris, and Toncic. Now that brings Harmon to the plate. Runner on third, 2 outs. Wolves leading only by 1. And there's a line drive. Oh! Off of the umpire. It gets past a diving Harris. As the Hornets have tied the game here in the bottom of the 7th. It's now 4-4.
No, part of the field, Blue.
So the home plate umpire is now calling the base runner, Oliver, back to third base as he is trying to explain to one of the coaches that the ball must have been called interference. I'm at a loss for words, to be honest with you. It's always been the understanding that the umpire is part of the field. So regardless of if the umpire it makes contact with the ball, or the umpire could pick up the ball for as much as it matters, but the umpire is a part of the field.
That doesn't matter. Part of the field. They're making up a rule right now.
So we'll see what happens. So the Hornets third base coach, he's giving the home plate umpire an earful.
Call your supervisor. Get your rule book out.
But it looks like the home plate umpire is sticking with his call.
Because it's a rule, you're allowed to protest. You have to protest. You're going to read this tonight and realize it's okay to be wrong.
Everybody knows the rule.
Rule thing. him do his job. I have to eject this guy. You get ejected. You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
So, the Hornets coach has just been ejected from this game, as Oliver is recalled back to third base from a ruling from the home plate umpire. So the Wolves are still leading 4-3 with runners on first and third and 2 outs. As there's a pop-up left side of the field. McDaniel is going to drop it. He picks it up. They throw it around. Game over.